And we're live. What is up, folks? BurnardFan Media here, and welcome to episode 11 of BurnardFan and Pal. And to those who are wondering why you're seeing a custom logo and not the usual StreamYard logo, is because, well, like I said before, I upgraded my StreamYard account last week, so that means I had more people in. Alright, I'm Nick Hicks. And hey, Alejandro. Alright. Now, before we get into the fun, I'm going to show you these icons. Right. If you see this, it means you have to mute yourself when the person is speaking. And if you see this, it means when the person is done speaking, you can unmute yourself. And remember, if any of you end up going off topic, then this will appear. All right, Nick Hicks, take your time. Oh, and another rule. You know what? I think I've already explained the rules on a previous stream, but you know what? Let's get to the fun. And hey, Justin. Let's go have some fun, shall we? Folks, here's the link. Now, while we wait for some guests, I'm gonna go ahead and do my my pickups. NA numero, long time no see. We got our first guest on the show, Alejandro.
That's me, still in a break to improve myself.
And we got our third guest, Justin Lewis Incarnation.
Yo.
All right. Cool. I have the 4 on Blu-ray. Anywho,
By the way,
I'm gonna go show the recent pickups I got.
Okay. Take your time, BurnardFan Media.
Pickups.
All right. So for the last, I got these DVDs and Blu-rays. I got these 3 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs and 1 Blu-ray last Tuesday. So first, let's start off with the haul.
I had that film on DVD with this cover. Let me show you, BurnardFan.
I have 2 copies of this movie on VHS. One of them is caseless, and one of them in a clamshell case.
Yeah, same copy as me. Except this copy doesn't have the THX logo. But I might eventually get it. I might get a copy of the THX logo. All right, next up.
Oh, I remember watching that movie on this channel on back in 2014, 2015, expecting Christmas.
I love this movie.
I kind of prefer the 1966 classic from Chuck Jones.
I saw this movie at my theater as a re-release in December 2020. So Nick Hicks, this stream might be a bit longer. To like 2, we might go to the 2-hour mark.
That's great.
Yeah, that's okay, Aiden. All right.
Yeah, because I know you get busy. And yes, Scott, and yes, BurnardFan, I have Spama t-shirts.
Nah,
I might get a Spama pajama from Primark alongside Aristocats pajama tomorrow at Sevilla. By the way, that film came out the year I was born, by the way.
film needs a long time rewatch. I haven't seen it
I
in
have this
years.
DVD as well.
Now for the Blu-rays.
I
Yes,
have to
it
admit
is
that Blu-ray.
Sparta.
That became a meme. I was almost gonna say that popular meme icon during the late 2000s on YouTube.
I remember that. But I love this
Yeah,
movie.
it was everywhere on YouTube.
And this movie way better than that. You know what? I'm not gonna go there. But stick to this version instead. This is
Meet
the
the
real
Spartans,
300.
right?
Yeah. Yep. We don't talk about that.
I was
that's
born
cool.
when 3000 came out. When did this movie came out? Well, what day in the USA? I think I was a baby at the time. Let me go to
300 came out in 2007.
It came out in 2000. Let me see. 3000 film. It came out in. Oh yes, it came out in December 9th, 2006 at the Bottomathon.
No, that's cool.
I was a baby when 300 came out.
All right, next up is not a Blu-ray.
The original
I
Star
have
Wars
the
released from
2004 box
1977
set
to
DVD of the original
1983.
trilogy. Empire Strikes Back is the best one.
Yep, OG peak.
E.
All right, that's it for the pickups for last time I got on Tuesday.
I have this DVD too.
And we got our fourth
Fantastic
guest,
movie.
Chase.
Hi.
Oh, hi Chase.
Hello, Ali.
I'm going good on my break on YouTube to improve myself.
It's very good.
I bet you're glad I'm taking a break on YouTube to improve myself, Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good movie.
This needs a long time rewatch.
Yeah, I remember Rango. By the way, I didn't know Rango even was until it first came out, I think, when I was at the computer playing on
But not
YouTube.
least,
Oh, yeah.
Peak.
The blockbuster hit of 2008.
yep, the best Batman movie out there.
That ever came out.
Oh, we got our fifth guest.
Hi there,
yeah,
guys.
it's John Wick.
Hey.
Hi, John Wick. How's it going?
Guys?
Yes,
How's it
going
going, John Wick?
Going good.
I'm going good on my break still. By the way, guys, I want to tell you an announcement. I'm going to Seville from tomorrow until Monday.
Oh, that's
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, Seville, the city in my area. I might talk about my Seville holiday when I come back on YouTube. It's totally brand new.
All right. Hey, Ethan, you got any pickups?
No.
Oh.
I don't have any pickups because I'm busy saving my money for Seville because I'm going to Seville starting tomorrow to Monday. I might talk about my Seville holiday. Yes, I will talk about my holiday at Seville when I come back on YouTube. So stay tuned.
All right. Awesome, Nick Hicks.
I have
All
that
right,
movie on Blu-ray as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Same.
show off what I got.
And
from
yes,
the
guys,
past
I'll
week-
be on.
from the
I'll
past
be
week.
at one. And yes, guys, I'll be at one of the live streams while I'm at Sevilla.
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
I'll be
I'm
at
gonna go
the
ahead and show
apartment.
off what I
I'll be at
got.
the apartment.
Alright.
So the first one is a DVD that I got from Walmart yesterday. Inglorious Bastards.
Oh, that
I don't
watch.
have that movie.
I have never seen it before, but I really want to watch so
Which one, the
badly.
2009 one or the 1978 one?
The 2009 movie.
Oh, cool.
Next up, I got this from Amazon. Hard
Never
Eyes.
seen this.
Haven't
I've
seen
never
that
seen
yet.
it.
The last Blu-ray is Paddington in Peru.
Good movie.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that film on Netflix's live stream that I
movie.
did when.
It was so on
Yep.
Good
Paddington.
movie.
Movie.
And the next two are the 4Ks that I got today. Anora.
Mid.
I still need to watch that.
What is? And yes, guys, I'll be at PMI's 41st episode live stream when I'm at
And
Sevilla,
Jurassic Park.
aka Published Media.
Oh.
Hooray.
And yes, I did post the note of the bell.
So the two 4Ks that I got from Amazon today are Anora and Jurassic Park.
Cool.
Ooh.
That's neat. John
What-
Wick.
What's your guys'
Yep.
That's awesome.
question?
What's up?
What's your favorite Jurassic Park film?
I
Including
don't
the
have a
old ones.
favorite because I'm not into these kind of movies.
The first
Huh.
one, obviously.
Yeah. Let's see.
I do plan on getting the other Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies on 4K. Yes,
Nice.
that does include Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh boy, yeah. I haven't seen that one yet.
By the way, I heard next month or in July 2nd, in 2 months, we're getting Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yep.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
the-
mixed.
We don't need any more Jurassic World.
All right, I get it. Like Plankton from SpongeBob.
Yep,
Yep.
that's also me. All right, now that we're on the pick, it's time for the winner,
Okay. It's cool.
and it's gonna be to do a double feature winner. My two winners of the show are The Last Wish and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna start off with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Oh my
first.
God. Oh, I love that film. Puss in Boots: Lost Wish. I had a film Blu-ray. Let me show you my Blu-ray of the film Lost Wish.
All right,
I remember.
this movie was an excellent comeback to the Shrek franchise.
For real.
Here's
Yeah.
my Blu-ray. Definitely one of my favorite 2022 films next to the Bad Guys Have Minions to Rise the Gru.
Yeah.
Yep.
This movie was an excellent way to make a comeback to the Shrek franchise. The story
I know,
is
I love
really,
this film.
the story is really good. The screenplay edit is fantastic. The animation is perfect. The animation in this movie gives me Spot vibes. Because, you know, this and have the same animation style.
I love the disc art. The artwork in my disc is Kitty Saw Paws.
And the acting from Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots, Selma Hayek as Kitty Softpaws, and Harvey as Perito is great as well.
And yes, I love Perito. Perito is a fantastic character, especially when he
Perito
swears.
is- Oh, yeah. Perito is this when he swears.
I love that
The
scene.
thing is-
Ever since I watched the film a lot of times in 2023 back in March in Blu-ray.
I saw this movie in theaters and I saw that scene. I laughed so hard. It was so funny.
By the way, I love that. I love the humor in the film. The humor is fantastic.
Yeah. The pacing is really good as well. And now let's talk about the villains.
I love Death. Death is my favorite villain in the
Oh
film.
my, yeah, we'll get to him in a... Right now I'm on Jack Horner. Jack Horner is a hilarious villain.
I love Jack Horner. Jack Horner is great.
Yeah, and the fun fact is that him and Spider-Ham are both voiced by the same actor. John Mulaney was terrific as Jack Horner.
Yeah, I know. He did a great job playing him.
Yeah. Oh, what took you so long, idiot? Whee! I still remember when that scene blew up on the internet, became a meme.
I know. I remember watching it a lot on YouTube back in February and March 2023.
All right,
Wait,
now let's talk about.
Now.
Now time to talk about the villain, Death. Holy
I love this villain.
Easily the best character in The Last Wish. Easily.
Death is by doubt one of the scariest, but he was a terrific villain. I
I
loved him.
fucking love this character too. He is my favorite DreamWorks villain. No joke.
Wagner Moura absolutely out the
I
park
will
as his role as Death.
I love his role too. He is a
His
fantastic villain.
Yeah, his whistle is so scary, but I just love him.
I love the whistle.
Try whistle. It would be pretty epic.
And that gave me the chills back then. And of course, Florence Pugh as Goldilocks and the three bears. The three bears were just in this movie.
She doesn't get the recognition that she deserves as Goldilocks. She's
Yeah, Goldilocks and
I
the three
love
bears.
Florence Pugh's performance as Goldilocks. He was
Yeah,
terrific.
Goldilocks was great. Yeah, Goldilocks was great as well. And the ending, what? That is a big surprise.
I love the ending too, when they went far, far away. This ain't joke. When that ending came, it made me want to see Shrek 5.
Yep,
No,
and that's what.
and that aged like milk.
Yep, that aged fine like wine.
Yeah, because of the designs, but it is the first look. They might redesign it.
So yeah, all right. That's Puss in Boots: Last Wish. Now to Deadpool.
Love that film.
Look.
This with Kitty Sauce.
I can understand why some people didn't like this movie, but Twitter, the way that Twitter treats that movie like horseshit is not any better. This is easily one of my favorite movies of 2024, in my opinion, of course.
Yeah, same. I love this movie. This movie was a fun ride when I saw it in theaters.
I know what you feel about the whole movie. By the way, that film was so popular when I went to Port Aventura and when I went to go see Inside Out 2 in theaters.
Yeah, the story is good. All right, the story is really engaging. The screenplay and editing are spare as well. The voice acting, especially from Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman as Deadpool, is top notch. The soundtrack is a band, especially that opening scene where we see Deadpool, especially the opening scene where we see fight the TVA soldiers and Bye 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 starts playing. That opening scene is fire. Yeah, and the villain was also good as well. Pacing is flawless. I had no problems with the pacing. The pacing is good.
For real.
And that ending, so emotional. With where it shows a tribute to his X-Men universe. That was so emotional.
Yeah, that was a really unique touch.
But hey, it was great though, the ending. I have no flaws with this movie. I love this movie. Yeah. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish and Deadpool and Wolverine are my two winners of the
Oh boy, time.
All right.
Two perfect movies.
All right. And now it's time for the failure.
Oh no.
Failure of the show is Son of the Mask.
Oh God, that film.
Oh my
God. Where the hell do I even start with this movie? First of all, the story is completely non-existent. The screenplay and editing are awful. The acting is terrible. The humor is so idiotic and juvenile, especially when it comes to these two scenes: the baby dancing and singing, and of course the dog. Ugh.
That film was terrible.
The dog in this movie, the visual effects in this movie are absolutely hideous.
Yeah.
For real.
And yeah, and of course the baby singing and dancing scene was just so cursed.
Wait. Wait, Bernard,
Yeah,
what were you gonna say about the dog named Otis?
the dog, the visual effects on the dog are absolutely hideous. Like for 2005 standards, these visual effects are awful. And the pacing is also terrible as well. I don't know how long this movie was, and I don't really care. And that ending is just a complete joke.
And not to mention, the fucking main character, Tim Avery, is obnoxious.
Oh yeah, the main character in this movie is just obnoxious as well.
Yeah, I hated every single character in this movie. Not one character that I liked in this movie. Not one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch the other mask.
Yeah, watch the original Mask instead. The original Mask is way better than this. So yeah, Son of the Mask is my failure of the show. Fuck this.
But at least there's one character I enjoyed, that being Loki, because he was well written. Wow, holy
Yeah, I'm
fuck.
with you, Aiden.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my winner of the show.
All right, I'm gonna get it up.
All right, my winner of the show is Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Nice choice.
This film needs no introduction. The story, very unique. The screenplay, it's excellent. The acting is amazing, especially from Jeff Goldblum, B.D. Wong, Samuel L. Jackson, and Wayne Knight. The visual effects, when it comes to the dinosaurs, holy moly, they looked incredible. I mean, the dinosaurs in this movie look amazing. Like, these dinosaurs looked real. The soundtrack by John Williams is also phenomenal. The editing is excellent. The pacing is very, very good. Considering the fact that this movie is 2 hours and 7 minutes, the pacing is really good. That one action scene involving the T-Rex chasing the SUV or Jeep, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, folks, my winner of the show is Jurassic Park.
That's nice, John Wick.
Cool.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
you got a failure.
I have a failure of the show.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What is it?
That is.
I reacted to this movie a couple weeks last week.
It's Cartoon Mania. Yep.
Yes, you are correct. If you guessed Cartoon Mania the movie, you would be correct.
I forgot.
Oh my
Oh
God.
boy.
I forgot that movie was even made.
Oh,
This-
God. I heard that film was terrible.
It is fucking terrible. The story is non-existent. The screenplay is atrocious. The voice acting is fucking awful.
I
The
think
animation, oh my fucking lord. The animation. Words cannot begin to describe how bad the animation is in this movie. The pop culture references in this movie are fucking ridiculous. Especially when it comes to the part where it literally rips off the Simpsons movie in the third act.
Oh, and not to mention, there was also a pop culture reference where they rip off Benson's Rage from Regular Show.
Oh my god!
Oh, God. I bet Cartoon will sue Cartoon Mania for this.
I bet JG Quintel is gonna sue this movie.
Oh yeah, and this movie is also a knockoff of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. No,
Which
literally.
never watched that
This
show.
movie is a Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends knockoff.
Yeah.
The pacing, oh my god. The pacing is fucking dreadful. This movie felt like an eternity.
Yeah,
I know.
this movie is 1 hour and 39 minutes, and it felt like 5 hours.
The message is complete garbage. Like, the message is absolute garbage. The humor is just juvenile and idiotic. And that ending, just fuck that ending. Seriously.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard in real life, Matthew Littermore is a creep.
Oh my
What?
god.
He was a creep?
Yeah, he is. He literally made an animation involving, let's just say it involves the 69th floor.
Yeah, and let's not get into that.
Yeah, let's not get into that. So my failure of the show is indeed Cartoon Mania, the movie. Fuck this movie, and fuck you, Matthew Littermore, you fucking creep.
Yep, fuck you, Matthew.
I know.
Alright. Now that we've done that, I think it's time for a movie review, Shaq.
Alright. My first movie is Sinners.
I'm gonna review as well.
This movie is fantastic. And this is now my second favorite film of the year so far, behind The Day the Earth Blew Up.
Nice.
I haven't seen that movie.
The story is excellent. The screenplay is very, very good. All right, the screenplay and directing by Ryan Coogler is fantastic. The acting is terrific, especially from Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld. The practical vampire effects look amazing. The cinematography is breathtaking. Hang on. Sorry about that. The pacing is just flawless throughout. It's well edited. The soundtrack is very good. And that ending is something that I will probably never forget. So yeah, Sinners easily gets a 10 out of 10 or an A+. If this movie is playing at a theater near you, I suggest you go support it.
Alright, I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna review I saw on Pictures as a re-release. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith
Very solid
Anniversary
movie.
re-release.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I had a blast seeing this at my on April 29th of last week. The story is really good. The voice acting, especially when it comes to Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker and Gregor as Obi-Wan, is perfect. The soundtrack by John Williams is excellent and also really intense as well. The pacing is flawless. Considering that this movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes, it felt like a perfect for a Star Wars movie. And the visual effects, 2005 standards, these visual effects hold up really well. Yeah. And of course, the final battle scene was just intense. So yeah, I had a blast seeing some of my favorite release. 10 out of 10 or an A+. And now I get to review the movie that John Wick Rocks talked about. Spurs.
Eek.
Nice.
Holy shit. This movie absolutely blew my mind when I saw it in theaters last day. The story is excellent. The story is really good. The screenplay and editing are great as the voice, the acting, especially from Michael B. Jordan and Hagenfeld is fantastic. And the and of course the directing by the directing by Ryan Coogler is spectacular as well. The pacing is really good. Like considering that this movie is 2 hours and 18 minutes, the pacing is excellent. The soundtrack by Ludwig Göransson is really awesome as well. And Ludwig Göransson is also the same composer who did the music for last year's Abomination, which we don't talk about. And yeah, and the visual effects are great as well. So yeah, if this movie is still playing at a theater near you, go see it. It's absolutely worth it. 10 out of 10 or an A+. Well done, Coogler.
My next movie is Thunderbolts.
Oh, I got that one up.
Wow, that
I'm
film is
seeing-
still playing in theaters.
Yeah, I'm going to see the movie sometime on Sunday.
All right.
AKA,
Yeah, this
the new
film was
Avenger.
a fucking thrill ride. Like, I had a lot of fun with this film. Like, now, my only problem with this film is that the pacing could be a bit rough, but otherwise, I love this movie. The story was very unique. The screenplay was well written. The acting is very, very solid, especially when it came to Florence Pugh and David Harbour. Oh, and the actress that played the ghost. The action was a lot of fun to watch. The visuals and CGI looked very good. It's very well shot. It's well edited. It's fantastically... No. And the ending was something that ending was actually pretty cool. So yeah, folks. Oh, and the soundtrack is really good too. So yeah, Thunderbolts was a very fun thrill ride from start to finish. And I'm going to give this film a 9.5 out of 10 or an A. Go see this movie, folks.
Yeah, I'm going
That's
to go on
not-
Sunday to see it. All right, I'm going to do a redo review on this.
Is it gonna be Sinners again?
Already done that, but I'm going to do this one. I'm going to re-review a Minecraft movie.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my god!
No.
I know you do hate the Minecraft movie, but don't rage it. No offense.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm not going to.
Okay.
All right. Now, you remember my original score was a 9. Now it's an 8.
Yeah, because of the Chuka Yoga with the in the theater, during the popcorn, yada yada yada.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
I would, if I was there, I would have done the same thing.
All right. Now, before I do talk about this movie, I have some flaws with this movie. One of my flaws with this movie is the pacing can get pretty rough at times. Some of the humor can get rough too, and of course the fucking chicken jockey trend that has been going everywhere, fucking ridiculous. But apart from that, Yeah.
And also, that was last month's trends. Now this month's trend is who would win 100 men versus a gorilla.
Oh yeah. All right. Now let's talk about the story. The story is good. The screenplay and editing are solid. The acting, especially from Jack Black and Jason Momoa, is flawless. The visual effects are pretty good. And there are two things I really like about this movie. Is of course the mobs. I like the design of the mobs, of course, and of course that Technoplay tribute. That was really cool. And the editing is flawless for the most part. Hang on, let me just highlight the comment. Yep, Aiden, I'm sick of that trend. That trend is fucking ridiculous.
I know. That trend is face pump cringe.
And we will get to that trend in a minute. And yes, like I said, the pacing is good, but the pacing is pretty good. Like I said before, the pacing can get rough at times. And now let's talk about the chicken jockey trend. Oh my god.
I hate that trend. That
As
trend
much
is
as I like
terrible.
As much as I like this movie, I fucking hate this trend with a burning passion.
I agree big time.
Like people are throwing popcorn all over the place. You know, they throw popcorn all over the place, and not to mention they even brought a real chicken into a movie theater. No joke.
I remember someone lighting a firework in one of them.
Oh my god! Yeah, I remember that one as well. Oh yeah, not to mention there were also a few incidents where there was like one incident where a theater employee got injured during this trend.
There was also an instance where someone literally broke the projector.
Oh yeah, as well. Oh my god, yep. There was also an incident where someone in the theater literally broke the projector. How disrespectful.
And not to mention, I remember John Wick Rocks saying that there was a stabbing from that movie in Rhode Island.
Yeah. Oh, our sixth guest, Mickey Collins.
Hello, Mackay.
What's up?
So, all right, and also back to the trend. Oh yeah, not to mention some of the parents who saw this movie wanted a refund because of that trend.
Yeah, I know.
If I was there, I would have been laughing my ass off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and also I think there was yeah, but this trend is just ridiculous. When I saw this movie theater in my IMAX screening, none of this happened. The audience in my screening were actually, so I'm grateful for that. Yep. But apart from the Chicken trend, a Minecraft movie is a fun time at the movie, despite I have some flaws. My original score was a 9 out of 10. Now it's an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 or a B plus. All right. Who wants to go next?
I want to show you my collection, and then I'll do a review.
Oh, right. Let me get back. Let me go back to pickups.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get into more pickup. Hi, Mickey Collins. How's it going?
Here's my collection that I have. Good.
Nice, Mickey
Here
Collins.
it is.
Cool.
Nice.
Thanks, Alejandro. Look. What'd you think? And I also have some more too. I have some more DVDs too. Oh, but maybe I'll show you sometimes. Anywho, my movie review for today is, which is other than I had to do this early, and then my original video comes to the second anniversary, which is this.
Elemental.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh yes,
So-
Elemental. I really like that film.
yeah.
By the way,
Elemental is
Colin,
my
how's
second.
it going?
It's my second best Pixar movie behind Cars and Inside Out 1 and 2. The animation looks good. The animation, same way as Spider-Verse, looks good, by the way. The story is good and everything's awesome. I gave it like a 10 out of 10, 5 stars and a thumbs up.
Great film. I like Elemental.
And my favorite characters, Ember and Wade.
I also
Perfect
like Ember.
couple.
Ember is my favorite character in Elemental.
Elemental is a great movie. I have it
I
on
love that
Blu-ray.
film. BTW, how's it going, man? Police animations.
And stay tuned for my original video, which is coming out on the second anniversary.
Oh no.
Yep.
How's
Which
it
is in
going,
June.
man? Collins, by the way.
It was good.
Okay. Anyways, I really enjoy. We really enjoy talking about movies. By the way, guys, I actually watched 2 videos about Charles Bandicoot Adventures 1 recently. I watched the Nick Hicks Studios video about Charles Bandicoot Adventures 1 and Ethan's video on Charles Bandicoot Adventures 1. And guess what? These 2 videos are really good because this guy has gone way too far.
Yes, he even
Yeah,
runs in
yeah,
my
but-
favorite Disney Channel show, which is the Owl House, which is
I watched that man. That was shit.
Yeah, but
I know.
save all of this. Save all of that. Save all of that for Ethan's stream.
Yeah, we should save it
Yep.
for the Prince-a-thon.
Let's save all that for the cringe-a-thon tomorrow
Yeah,
on
All right.
Saturday.
I might.
Save everything
And
for
no, I'm
the,
not gonna be on the
for Saturday
Cringe-a-thon
Tuesday.
because apparently I will be on the upcoming Cringe-a-thons in June.
All right. Who wants to review an movie? Oh, hey, Mackie Collins, do you got any winners and failures?
I got more.
Do you have any winners and failures of the show?
No, I don't have it.
Fair enough. Okay, Nick Hicks, take your time. And like I said before, I upgraded my StreamYard a week, so now I can add more people.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
And
know.
that is why you'll see a custom logo and not the standard StreamYard logo.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, we're still at the movie
Okay.
review shack. I guess I can do one. Hold on. All right. For my movie review shack of the stream, I'm gonna be talking about the BAM Spider-Man
Yeah.
Across the Spider-Verse.
Peak.
Man, guys, what can I say about this movie that hasn't been said already? This is not only Sony Pictures Animation's best movie, in my personal opinion, this is also one of my favorite sequels of all time, one of the greatest sequels of all time, one of the best superhero movies of all time, and one of my favorite animated movies of all time. Everything about this masterpiece is absolutely stellar. To the storyline, the writing, the humor, the characters, the voice acting, the soundtrack, and holy fuck, the animation and the action sequences in the theater was breathtaking.
I
Yeah,
know what you're
especially-
saying.
Especially that chase scene. That chase scene is fucking epic.
Yeah, I absolutely loved the chase scene when I first saw it in the theaters. And the fact that the chase scene took like 4 years of the making. Like holy shit. They really deserve their veterans discount and their award for all of their hard work on that scene, for real.
Absolutely.
And nope, I do not have any nitpicks or negatives I have with this movie, just like Into the Spider-Verse. So, and I love every character of this movie. Miles, Gwen Stacy, Miguel O'Hara, and Miles's parents, and especially my gold Hobie, played by the actor who started in Get Out and Nope, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
So, all said and done, all conclusions aside, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a truly remarkable landmark of the 2020s animated decade era. And I'm super excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse when it comes out in 2027, for real. And all when it's said and done, just like Into the Spider-Verse, this incredible masterpiece not only gets a thumbs up by me, and this movie gets, on the scale of 1 to 10, it gets a 10 out of 10. Absolutely.
Same rating.
Perfection.
I also enjoyed
Cinema right
Across the
here.
Spider-Verse.
If you, and to those who still hasn't seen this movie yet, I don't know what to tell you. Please go watch this movie. Please go watch this movie and Into the Spider-Verse if to those who hasn't seen them yet. Please.
I've seen both films. The first one I saw in theaters. Second time I watched it at home. The second movie I watched it at home.
And
I've seen both
please,
movies in
buy
theaters.
yourself a copy. For real. Buy yourself a copy. Buy yourself a copy. Buy yourself a copy. 10 out of 10 movie. Easily.
I love this movie so much. Now it's my
So do
turn.
I.
It's my turn now.
But
Now I'm
before
gonna
then,
do.
I need to highlight some comments. So am I, Nick Hicks. So am
Same.
I.
That I agree.
Oh, I did
Same
hear about
here.
that.
And
Alex, I
Sony,
did hear about that.
please
Aiden.
take your time and don't screw this up.
Yeah, Aiden and I heard
Today
about
I'm
that.
gonna do a
How will
review on one of my personal favorite animated films by Universal Pictures and DreamWorks Animation
Cowley
that
is
came
a
out
hilarious
last
South Park
year.
character.
It came out last year. The Y
Alright.
Robot. This is the Blu-ray I got
Yeah.
back in 2025, back
That's
in
a 9 out of 10
the
movie.
first weekend of March. And I gotta say,
I love
I didn't
that
see this movie in theaters on opening day. On the first day it came out in my area at the first showing at Yelmo in Vinalopó Petrer. And I saw this film lots of times in theaters. I saw it dozens of times in theaters. I saw it a lot of times in theaters. Second time on Screen X in Kinepolis. Third time in November 22nd. Fourth time on November 29th. Fifth time on November 30th. Sixth time on December 6th, and also the seventh time on the same day. I saw it twice in two movies, different theaters at Valencia when I went there during Christmas. During Christmas, I saw it a couple times. Eighth time in Finesana on December 14th, and during Christmas, the ninth time I saw it in theaters at ABC Cinema on the recliners, screening. The ninth time back in December 21st. 4 days before Christmas. The 10th time I saw in theaters was back in December 28th at the Pillow screening at the Pillow screening. The 11th time I saw it in theaters at Fines Lis in Valencia back in January 2nd, 2025. 12th time I saw it in ABC Cinema at the same screening as the December 28th screening on back in January 11, 2025. And the 13th time I saw it is when they re-released it at Yelmo. And I saw this movie 13 times in theaters.
Wow, 3 times. That's awesome.
And what do you think of the Y Robot? Wow,
I love it.
I love this movie so much. Definitely one of DreamWorks and Universal Pictures' best creations of this decade. Not just that, this is actually the best Universal Pictures creation of this decade, next to the Modern Illumination films from Sing 2 through Migration. Well, this movie was the weakest one, but I still enjoyed it, as well as Puss in Boots: The Lost Wish, and as well as the Super Mario, as well as the Bad Guys, the first movie, and I'm very hyped for the sequel this summer. The animation is spectacular. I love the animation in the Y Robot, and the characters are fantastic. I love the characters in the Y Robot, especially Ross, aka Rosen 7134. He's an awesome character. I also like Bright Bill. Bright Bill is a great character. I like Fink. Fink is awesome. And yes, I will get the Funko Pop of Ross, Bright Bill, and Fink this summer at Amazon. That'll be fantastic. So stay tuned for my Funko Pop out in July. Anyways, let's continue with the track. The soundtrack. The soundtrack is phenomenal. And the sound design was fantastic. Randy Tom and Skywalker sound peaked as the sound design in the Y Robot. And I love the humor. The humor is pretty fantastic, especially the funny part where Ross came to these marmot things, the little animals that were in the pink forest, I think. What are these animals?
They were like, I forgot the type of animal name they were, but I might remember them.
Okay, yeah, I know. That seems hilarious. That the monster, but thankfully during the cave scene was fantastic when Fink had a great moral, and then they won't call the monster because it's the Y Robot. And I love the climax. The climax is definitely the best movie climax in ages. And by the way, I rewatched this film lots of times on my Blu-ray, and I watched it on my first day during my break on YouTube, and I still loved it the same. I watched it during Earth Day. Anyway, and I love everything about this movie. It gets 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece,
9 for me.
and I'm very excited
Same
for the
rating as
sequel
you.
coming soon.
Oh yeah, not to mention the ending of this movie almost had me in tears.
Yeah, I know. The ending was
Nice.
fantastic. By the way, I really hope and by the way, after this movie, we got a great DreamWorks film that I really love, Dogman, which Dogman is awesome. It's an awesome
I
movie.
agree.
really-
That movie was awesome.
Yeah, Dogman
yes.
was really fun.
And the next DreamWorks animation film we're getting is The Bad Guys 2, which, oh my goodness, I'm very excited to see it during August.
Wait for the Bad Guys 2. I'm seeing it this summer.
And by the way, after The Bad Guys 2, the next DreamWorks animation film they're gonna make is for Golden Island, which I'm very excited for Golden Island. I'm not counting Hard Dream Dragon and Gabby's Dollhouse because they're live action.
Yeah, speaking of Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, I saw the trailer for it like earlier, and oh my god, it's so bad.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan
I'm
of this
not
show.
looking forward to that movie of Gabby's Dollhouse. I'm not interested in that movie.
No wonder why I'm more a Bluey person than the Gabby's Dollhouse person.
Yeah, I'm not excited for Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie. The trailer was awful.
Oh
Yeah, I
my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god, that fucking movie! Let me
That
say this right
trailer-
now.
Alright, watch the
It looks awful.
new Smurf film over Gabby's Dollhouse any day.
I'm not excited for that
Honestly,
new Smurfs
I'm
movie
still
either.
dreading the new Smurfs movie. More.
I'm not interested in the Smurf film. Guess what? I'll be at Nickelodeon Land when the Smurf film comes out.
And let me say this right now, folks.
But anyway.
Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, is my least anticipated film of the fall season.
Same with me.
Same here.
It looks
Yeah, I know. I prefer Bluey. Bluey is way better than Gabby's Dollhouse. Bluey's a masterpiece.
it looks like complete garbage. DreamWorks,
Yep.
why?
And yes, I'm very happy to do the movie coming 2 years. It's going to be a fantastic movie. And by the way, I'm very excited to get the Funko Pop of the Y Robot this summer. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Y Robot, that feels a masterpiece.
All right, let me highlight some comments. Excited for GTA 6 next year.
Heck yeah! I might get that
Me-
game on my $230 gift card on my birthday, my 20th birthday.
Oh, that's good. But for this, right, I refuse to watch it. It's on my blacklist.
Worst movie of the year for me.
Same here, bro. Same here.
The Lilo and Stitch live action remake is marketed everywhere.
Yeah, I heard. And yeah, to numero, Fink is my favorite wild robot.
I love Pink.
Fink is a hilarious. I love him. Pedro Pascal nailed it as him.
I agree.
Should I do my own champion and stinker?
Yeah.
And I'm just finding some comments. Oh yeah, to Nick
All
Hicks,
right.
I saw the trailer. It looks awful. DreamWorks, why?
Why DreamWorks? Why?
Yeah, DreamWorks. Why?
You're like, you're giving us you gave us Dogman, and you're gonna give us the Bad Guys 2 this summer. We don't need this.
I didn't ask for the Gabby's Dollhouse movie.
By the way, we should get a She-Ra movie. The She-Ra and the Princess of Power. I think, I'm going to say this, guys. I think She-Ra and the Princess of Power should get a movie after the Bad Guys 2 instead.
Yeah, I'd rather have that instead.
I'd rather watch Doom Syndicate than watch this.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Mega Man vs. the Doom Syndicate any day than sit through this movie.
And I
don't
rather
blame
watch
you.
the worst movie of 2007, Shrek the Third, more than watching Gabby's Dollhouse.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Short tail in it.
Yeah, that my exactly Nick Hicks. How do we go from Dogman, then to the live action How to Train Your Dragon, then the Bad Guys 2, and now this? DreamWorks, you're better than this.
Yeah.
DreamWorks. Why?
Yeah, DreamWorks, you gave us Robot last year. We don't need this.
You gave us Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yeah,
And you
the
gave
Bad
us
Guys.
the Bad Guys. Freaking Bad Guys.
And the Wild Robot as well.
Seriously. Fuck you, DreamWorks, for thinking that this was a good idea.
By the way, when the Smurf film comes out, you know what I'm going to do?
Oh,
I'll be at Nickelodeon Land and Warner Brothers instead. Look, and by the way, look at Trolls Particular Fantastic's recent videos. Oh, Saul, how is it going? Look at
Actually,
Trolls Particular Fantastic's recent videos. Let me prove to you.
Let's save that for Ethan's stream.
Yes.
What?
Hello,
Let's
Nerd.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get going.
All right.
Goodbye,
see
John
you.
Wick.
See you
Later,
later.
John Wick.
I will see you in the next BurnardFan Pal stream.
Should I do my champion now?
All right. You asked for it. Just gonna type it in. Just give me a
Hey,
minute.
good. Did you give me a steak? If you guys want the ND reference, that was from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Hang on, Saul. I'm gonna add you in. Let me do
let-
my
I'm
thing
gonna-
for Colin. There you go, Saul.
Hello there.
Hi, Saul.
Hey,
Hello.
Saul.
Guys, I saw the trailer for the Gabby Storehouse movie and it sucked.
Oh, I
Yeah.
agree.
Awful.
Anywho's my
The
champion.
CGI is really
of
bad
mine.
and disgusting.
Yep, I agree.
Hi,
My
Saul.
champion
How's it
is.
going?
Oh, wait.
Hi, Saul. How's it going,
Hello,
by the way?
Roger. My champion of the
Hang on.
day is Spider-Man Across the
Excellent
Spider-Verse.
winner. Let's do this.
All right. My champion of this dream has had to be my favorite movie of 1993, which is none other than my favorite Halloween and Christmas movie is this one.
Nice.
Yep.
The
Yep.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I
Yep.
know that.
My favorite character is Jack and Sally. The animation of stop motion looks awesome, and Tim Berners did a good job. My favorite movie of Tim Berners ever made, behind with the classic Beetlejuice. And the songs looks awesome. The
I
only
agree.
song I love is which is not a than. And this is Halloween. What else? What's this? Sally song, Oogie Boogie song, and that's it. And the ending looks awesome.
I
With
agree.
Oh yeah.
I cry big time. Anywho's, and my stinger. Anyways, that's my champion. And the stinger for today, which is none other than, oh my god, my worst movie of 2006 that I'd rather watch Cars better than watching this piece of shit. There we go. And Bowling.
Oh.
The animation looks
Oh, God.
ugly, and that one villain looks awful. And the villain to be, what kind of villain to be was that? That's the villain
Opinion
that
handle
you
this
can come up
movie.
with?
By the way,
Yeah,
did
I
you
give this
know?
movie a 1 out of
Did
10.
you know it was by the same animation of Jimmy Neutron, both the show and the
Yeah,
movie?
I'd rather stick with Jimmy Neutron more than
Jimmy
watching it.
Neutron is fantastic. I love that show.
I forgot this
Fine.
movie existed.
I love Jimmy Neutron better.
Yeah, this show's a classic.
Yep, I can respect your guys' opinion on the Ant Bully, but for me, this movie's awful. I'd rather watch Jimmy Neutron
Opinion
than watch.
handle back.
Thank you.
And after
I gave that
your
like a
turn,
1
I
out
will
of
show
10.
you my failure of the stream. Let me just get
Yeah.
to the movie poster.
Yeah, that's my failure. So your turn.
All right,
I know
now
that.
it's Soul's turn. And,
Yep,
and
I'm
remember,
just.
folks, when you want to talk about the movie, stay on topic.
Yep, no going off topic. Remember? Let me. So, my failure of the show is Grows Bad Together, which I hate that movie. The thing I gotta say is that the animation for Velvet is ugly.
Oh yeah, the
I can
movie
respect
that
your guys'
Finish
opinion on that movie.
those that the Adventures of One praised like it's a gift from
Yeah,
God.
Choice Bad
I
Together fans will be
know.
surprised to like Spanish. Even worse, some of the songs were ruined, such as Sweet Dreams, We Are Family, Staying Alive. Yeah. Which is a classic song from Madagascar. I love Madagascar. It's
Everyone
from a
does,
child.
except someone who
Who
is
doesn't?
Okay, that's it from now.
All right. Speaking of Madagascar, the movie's turning 20 this month on May 27th.
Oh yes, I'm definitely gonna rewatch the first one, Madagascar.
God, I feel old.
The second one's my favorite.
Same.
For me, the third film.
All right,
Second-
Sol, you got a winner. You're off the show. Oh, he's on. Okay, I'm gonna prepare his failure. I mean, winner. Fuck. Okay. All right, Sol.
Nick
Let
Cave's
me know
opinion
what your winner is.
handled on that movie. Hate. Part me.
Uh-uh.
The reason why I said part me because I burped.
Yeah, same here, Nick Hicks. I love Madagascar too. That's my favorite one in the series. I know you.
That was sacrifice.
It's
That
the
was
bad
mine.
kitty.
Ouch.
I just love a fight scene between Alex and the old lady. It is so hilarious.
Yeah, Nana's such
Yeah, it's also funny when Alex done something to Marty in the first film.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, when he bites his butt.
Excuse me, you're batting my.
No,
That's
I'm
the
not.
first one. I don't think that's the second one.
That's the first movie. I love Madagascar. It's one of my favorite childhood movies.
Unlike your
Yeah, it's part of my childhood.
Me up.
All right. You got a winner to do.
Yep, the winner of the show is
Shit, wrong one.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Let me just show you my full cape line
Ow.
on the shelf. Got it. Okay. Just going
Look at
to
this
the
trend.
Here it is. The pacing is awesome. The writing is good. Great.
Yeah, the pacing is really awesome.
Yeah.
And of course the chase scene. The chase is terrific.
Yeah,
Like
it's terrific.
the animators took 4 years to finish that chase scene.
Yeah.
The animators a round of applause for this.
Yeah. Anyways, who could go next?
Alright, we should probably get back to the movie review, Shaq.
Okay.
I love Spider-Man
Who wants
Across
to-
the Spider-Verse. Can I wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse? Anywho's, I gotta go. See ya. And
Bye,
thank
see
you
ya.
for joining your stream.
Bye, Becky Collins Studios.
Yeah, thank you, Mickey Collins. Thank you for joining. See you next time. All right. Your winner will be Deadpool and Wolverine, and your failure will be The Last Airbender. Right?
So, Troy's Band's gonna get the Solo Movie Nerds Animat Seal of Garbage. And Spider-Man Cross Spider gets the Solo Movie Nerds Seal of Approval.
All right. Who wants to go next to review?
I guess Chase will go
Anyone?
next.
I most certainly would not.
Oh, okay.
I guess in the meantime, I'll redo my review on the Revenge of the Sith because there's some more stuff I have to talk about. Yeah, like I said before earlier, this was a fantastic ride. A fantastic experience when I saw it at my theater last April 29th, which was last week. The story is really good throughout. The visual effects, they still hold up to this day. Like, for 2005 standards, effects in this movie are fantastic. The acting is terrific, especially from, like I said, when it comes to Hayden Christensen as Anakin and Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi says, "Hello there."
Oh yeah, hello there, General Obi. And oh yeah, the sound by John Williams is fantastic as well. Like John Williams cooked on that soundtrack. And of course the fight scene with Anakin and Obi-Wan was just intense, but I love it. It is probably one of the best fights. It probably has to be one of the best fights out of the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Hello there, General Kenobi. Same here, Aiden. Same here. Now back to Star Wars. The pacing is really good, considering that this movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes. It has the perfect runtime for a Star Wars.
Exactly.
And that ending is an ending I will forget. Oh, and yes, also to those out there who hate Jar Jar Binks, don't worry, he only appears in one scene. One scene. So yeah, at least grateful that Jar Jar only appears in one scene throughout the film. And that's it. Oh, shit, sorry. Sorry, Peach fan. But anywho, apart from that, I have no flaws with this movie. This movie, 10 out of 10, and an A+. Well done, John Williams. Well done.
Yep, well done indeed.
Okay. Now I need to redo my review on Sinners because I forgot to mention some things about it.
Okay.
All right. You already know my opinion on this. Fantastic. This was a fantastic ride when I was in theaters, and I mean it. It was perfect. The story is really good. The story is really good. Just the screenplay and editing. The screenplay and editing are fantastic.
They are fantastic.
The directing by Ryan is spectacular, because as you know, Ryan Coogler was the same guy who directed Black Panther and Creed.
Yep.
The acting is terrific, especially from, like I said, Michael B. Jordan and Steinfeld. And they have great chemistry in this movie.
Yeah. I agree with you, Peach fan. The $1 Million Baby.
I still need to watch $1 Million Baby. Okay, Nick Hicks. Time.
I doubt if Sinners wins Best Picture next year in the Oscars.
If Sinners movie doesn't win Best Picture in the Oscars next year, then I don't know what to do.
Me either.
Oh yeah, the editing is flawless. The pacing is absolutely terrific. Like, this movie is 218 minutes, and I had absolutely no problem with the pacing at all. And this movie dark at times, but it was worth it. Yeah, this movie can get Asian, but it was worth it. Yeah, it does. It gets really scary later on, and the visual effects for the vampires are absolutely terrific. Yeah, this movie takes place in the 1930s, and how this movie takes place in the 1930s, it works really well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The 1930s. Ooh.
Yep. Yep, and that ending is we'll never forget about. So yeah, like I said before, if this movie is playing at a theater near you, go out and see it. It's absolutely worth it.
Yep.
And this is by doubt Ryan Coogler's movie in a long time. 10 out of 10, and well done, Ryan Coogler. Well done.
Yep, that's a big applause to Ryan Coogler.
All right. Now I'm going to do a new segment, if I can find it. Oh, I deleted it. Hang on. Give me a minute. Yep, agreed, Peach fan. Agreed.
Next to Creed and Black Panther.
Oh, hi, Peach fan media. Haven't saw you in a while.
Me either. I haven't saw you.
Yeah, and in fact, I'm now happy. I'm happy to say that Sinners is my new favorite movie of this year so far. Oh shit! I forgot to mention. Let me go back to Sinners. I forgot to mention another thing.
Okay then.
The soundtrack by Ludwig Göransson is terrific. I love the track by Ludwig Göransson, who is the same composer from last year's Abomination, which we talked about. But he absolutely cooked with the score in this movie.
Yep.
All right. Who wants to review a movie next?
Me. I want to. Now I'm going to review Dogman. So the
Dogman.
characters. Yep, Dogman. So the characters in the movie are good, except like Flippy the fish. That's the only character I hate this movie. Yeah, because he what he done to the
Oh,
Peach.
we got another guest on the show. Peach fan.
Hello, Peach fan.
Oh,
I
Beach
can't tell
fan,
you
how's
what
it going?
someone
Yo.
did to little PG
Hi, Beach fan.
because I don't want to get spoilers.
Hi, Beach fan, by the way.
Yep. Hello there.
I saw this
Hi,
movie
Beach
back in
fan.
February.
Yep. The pacing is great. Yeah, and the animation is good. Yep, the animation is good. But the writing, it's absolutely awesome. Oh yes. And the song called oh yes, the rap song that features Young Gravy and the singer for I Feel Good. Yeah, it's a good
And
song.
hey,
Hello
Hi,
Marcelo, what's up?
Marcelo. I really hope you'll improve yourself.
all right, back to the
No, let's get back to the
folks.
movie. But my
Stay on
my other
topic.
flaw for Dogman is that the running time is too short. Because
Hang
1
on,
hour and
Peach fan
20
showing
minutes.
something.
Okay.
Let me just show what Peach fan is showing. Then we'll get back to the movie review, Shaq.
Yep. No, finished the review.
Hi, Beach fan media. How is it going?
Fine.
Cool
Do you miss
banner.
me? Do you miss me?
I got Patron
Cool.
for
Nice.
a year.
By the way, Peach Media, do you miss me since I'm on break on YouTube? Do you
Yeah,
miss
thank you.
me? Yes. Thank you,
All right.
BTW. The reason, Peach Media, the reason why I'm on break on YouTube, it is to improve myself from these mistakes.
Okay then.
Okay,
Yep,
so
folks.
if you want to take a break, then why not? If you want to take a break, then actually, no offense, but if you want to take a break, then why not? Why do you still join the streams?
The reason why, because I want to see you guys what's up to.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough, folks.
I go to the live streams. It is for you guys how is to see how you guys are doing.
Okay then.
That's main reason, Peach fan. Hope you understand, Peach fan.
I know, I understand.
Yeah, I know. It kind of reminds me of my plus fanboy during his break to improve himself that he went to Nick Hicks' streams.
Yep. All right, back. Let's get back on topic.
Look at the posters that I changed because I.
Oh my god, the Spider-Verse poster goes hard AF.
That's an awesome poster.
And the Top Gun poster is fire as well.
By the way, I've been marathoning through Clint Eastwood movies.
Nice.
And these are the ones that he directed.
I'm glad $1 Million Baby won Best Picture.
You guys should go see Unforgiven.
What's Unforgiven? I haven't seen it yet.
It's the first movie Clint Eastwood won Best Picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that movie, I've heard of it.
Yep, I will give this movie a chance.
Here's what I think. And I've seen Flags of Our Fathers, Letters from Iwo Jima.
Sorry, but I'm just taking a deep breath. Need to breathe in and breathe out.
By the way, before you guys say anything, I'm gonna say as an advice. No offense to every one of you, but imagine making fun of the company over a movie coming out soon.
Oh. Okay, Peter.
It actually sounds so corny if you say "fuck you" to the company over a movie coming out soon.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, I don't say that to any company. I find it ridiculous.
It's so immature when you say that.
Okay, I
Yeah.
won't be immature. And I won't say that.
I don't say that kind of stuff.
And I would say this: every company can be inconsistent at times.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
then.
I know.
All right. Now let's get back to the movie review, Shaq.
Great idea.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I can go since I watch $1 Million Baby.
Okay, go
All
ahead,
right.
be fun.
So $1 Million Baby is without a doubt one of the most saddest boxing movies I've ever seen. This was my first YouTube movie rental. This was the first time I never done before, but I rented this movie on YouTube, and my God, Clint Eastwood made his brilliant and emotional movie. He did a well done direction and acting, and Hilary Swank is so good on her performance. And even Morgan Freeman is also so good on his narration and his acting. And around the second half, I was not prepared for this movie to make me sob, and that's why I gave it a 10 out of 10.
All right. Who wants to go up next?
Maybe Soul?
Well, I already done it, actually.
Well, I
Okay.
guess I'm go ahead and re-review a movie I saw in theaters back in February. And
Okay. BurnardFan.
all right. I'm gonna re-review on Captain America: Brave New World.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that movie.
And I'll try to keep this review spoiler-free, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this. My original score was an A, but now that I think about it, I don't like this movie. I don't like this movie as much as I used to.
I understand what you're saying.
Same here.
So
Although I give
let's
it
get
a
into
9
some details.
out of 10.
Nick Hicks is here.
Hey,
Nick,
what's
Welcome,
the sitch?
Hicks.
Oh, Nick Hicks. How is it going, Nick Hicks?
Sorry about that, guys. I just got back from Walmart. I got back at the sandwich restaurant, so I went out today. Phew-wee.
How is
That's
it going,
okay,
Nick
Nick
Hicks?
Hicks.
Studios?
And honestly, I got back in my haircut, and now my hair do not work exactly like Alex. Thank
How
God.
is it going, Nick Hicks?
Nice.
Oh, I just say I'm doing pretty well, actually.
That's pretty nice, Nick Hicks Studios.
Oh, I can
Launch.
tell you talk about Captain America: Brave New World, which I'll be watching that film maybe this month. I don't know.
By the way, I cannot believe my video that I did before my break got 1K views.
Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah, cool.
That's
Yeah, I
just
know.
like that happened to my
I just got a break
Shrek
on
2
YouTube.
PC
It was
Manager.
for my own good. You know what I mean. You know the reason why.
Yeah. All right. Now, Captain America: Brave New World. Let me do my review on this movie. My re-review.
Okie dokie, and I'll show you the DVD and Blu-ray I got.
Oh wait. Hang on. We'll get to the pickups after I do my review on this.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. All right. Now back to Captain America: Brave New World. Yeah, folks. Now that I think about it, I don't like this movie as much as I used to. I do have some redeeming qualities with this movie, but not a lot. I mean, redeeming qualities are, some of the pretty good, and some of it some acting is pretty good, and some scenes can be fun at times. But let's jump to the review. The story is really weak. The acting is okay. I mean, Anthony Mackie is a pretty good actor, but he could have been better in this movie. And what else? The screenplay and editing are really messy. The soundtrack is pretty good. I will give him that. The soundtrack is good. What else? And the thing is also really messy as well. Oh yeah, and also more things I have to say about this movie. The is a scrambled mess. Yeah, I mean, at first I thought the pacing was. Now that I think about it, the pacing in this movie is really bad. Yeah. Harrison Ford was also pretty good in this movie as well. But I'm not gonna mention the one scene because I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so don't spoil it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it for you. This is a short review anyway.
Good.
So overall, Captain America: Brave New World was an overwhelming mess. I didn't like this movie. It was really underwhelming.
So, does that mean you're giving it a 4?
Yep, that's right. 4 out of 10 and a B-.
Yeah, I know. Thankfully, Thunderbolts did it right. It came
Yeah.
when you Avengers.
And don't forget the upcoming Fantastic Four first step.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Thunderbolt-
my rating on Captain America: Brave New World nowadays is a 9 out of 10.
Opinion handled, Saul. I did not like this movie nowadays.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, I mostly prefer Thunderbolts.
Alright, so now that I've done my Captain America review, and now Nick Hicks can show his pickups.
Yep, got some pickup because I went to Walmart and honestly, I'm gonna get my any more DVDs. I'll be right back.
Okay, while Nick Hicks does his pickup, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay,
Honestly,
BurnardFan.
I already know I did show it at the John Wick fan live stream, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show it. So, you know. And after that, we will do my See What Nick Hick garbage and See What Nick Hick awesomeness. And of course, I'll do my 3 review, and then we can be done for the day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I gotta do a rant on the last Airbender.
Oh.
Yep. And don't worry, I won't take that phone way too seriously. Don't worry, I ain't doing that shoot. Do.
I'm back.
Awesome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Now, Nick Hicks, you can show your pickups.
Alright then. So I already know I did show it at the John Wick fan live stream, which it was a blast, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show it for fun. Got Warhorse.
Cool.
Selling for $9 at Fry's. Got at the mall. Got How to Train Dragon 3. Get ready for the new movie.
I only got the 2 House Show Dragon movies.
Can't show you
I
the
will
digital
get the
copy
third
because
one
I'm
soon.
using it. And honestly, I already know I'm supposed to show it to John Wick fan, but I'll definitely show it again in my very first episodes of the Nick Hicks and the Pal. So,
Yeah.
got this movie. Selling for $14. And I'll open it off screen. I don't know. And of course, the movie that turned 25 years old. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Love the line. Yeah, that's my pickup. And I'll definitely open my 2 DVD and I'll show that John Wick Chapter 4 because I already know that Easton loved the movie so much. And plus it's in his wallpapers actually.
So you got a movie to review?
Honestly, let me start my winner and my failure. Let's start with the winner first because I got this movie ready.
Hang on, let me type it in and I'll get it. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
That Gabby Dollhouse trailer was absolutely god awful. Hate that.
Yeah, it's
know.
trash. I hate the CGI. It's disgusting.
No, but
Yeah, for it. And like I said, it looks awful.
I do not want to
It's
go in the
absolutely
theaters and
unnecessary.
see the main character saying, "Hey, you want to go on a road trip?" I was like, "Dude, I'm watching a
I
movie."
was like, no.
Not a freaking narrator. Not a freaking show for animatronic. That's stupid.
Yeah, I'm not. This is one of my least anticipated. This is my least anticipated movies of the full season.
Well,
Even
I'm
though
not
I
watching
love
that
it.
film
It's
at
now
all.
my least anticipated film.
Well, I'm not watching that film at all.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
I'd rather see Zootopia 2 instead.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love DreamWorks is it's a huge part of my childhood.
Me
Like,
too.
really, DreamWorks, that has got to be one of the worst birthday present I have ever gonna get this year. Like, really, DreamWorks.
And that is my worst birthday present I have
because that film is coming out on
my area
September
on October
26th,
2nd.
before my 24 birthday.
And it's releasing before my 40th birthday in my area.
Well, I gotta say, honestly, that September 26th is gonna be the worst day for movies. Right, we got 2 bad movies made by 2 studios, which is Lionsgate and Universal, which is The Stranger Chapter 2. Did not like the first movie, and of course you got your freaking Gary Dollhouse movie. Yeah, that's the only DreamWorks film I refuse to watch. God,
I
am not seeing the Gabby Dollhouse movie.
All right. Now let's let Nick Hicks do his winner.
Yeah, let's do my winner. So I'm putting you away that my favorite movie of all time, which I'll put you and know what it is. It's on my letterbox for God's sakes. Which another than Deadpool and Wolverine, baby. Woo-wee.
That's the best MCU movie.
Alright, you go ahead and put the title. There you go. What else have to say about this peak movie? This is a Marvel Jesus right here. And Deadpool even said it in the movie. So of course I'm not playing like it's better than God. Like seriously. So the story was really original. This has to be one of the best multiverse movie ever. Yep, even better than every single multiverse movie that we got these days. So yeah, even better than Across the Spider-Verse. I like Across the Spider-Verse, but this film is a much better multiverse movie, just like Across the Spider-Peak. So that's a movie I got. And of course, the characters are very memorable, especially for the 2 lead, Deadpool and Wolverine, are a fantastic duo. And they are easily a rated R version of Woody and Buzz from the Toy Story movie. Because honestly, they both have the different personality. They have the same personality. And that car fight, oh man, one of the best car fight I ever seen. And I would have watched that instead of Die Hard 5 Cars Chase. Oh my lord. Can't stand that. Anyway, the action scene was really brutal, and this is the very first R-rated Marvel film ever. Like, I cannot believe I see the day comes that I see the very first Marvel movie to have a R rating, and the very first TVMA show, which is than Echo, which Echo, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's passable. At least you got to deal with that with Kingpin. Anyway, let's get back to this movie. Anyway, and honestly, and one of my favorite part of the movie was nothing when Deadpool and Wolverine was doing some stuff in the ending by saving the war. And honestly, I'm probably you already know what that scene is because I already show it in my intro, so you already know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta say, this film is peak, and this has got to be one of my favorite movies of the century. And Deadpool said this film is Marvel Jesus. Anyway, so I'm gonna give this film a 10 out of 10. Epic brilliant masterpiece, but this film deserves a seal of Nick Kick awesomeness, and I'll be talking about this film again in my very first episodes of the Nick Kicks and the Pals.
Can't
Also,
wait.
Cassandra Nerve is a good villain in that movie.
He is.
Which I gotta say, I like that villain.
And hey, Aki.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, she's an underrated villain. I did not care what everyone said. Especially you got
Alright.
Mr. Power Dog. You got Mr. Power Dog. I like Mr. Power Dog. It's an underrated
Alright,
character. I did
Nick
not
Hicks,
care
you
what
got a
critics said.
failure?
Oh yeah, I got a failure. Honestly, here's a movie that I'm gonna be weighing on here in a minute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about this piece of crap. So the movie that came out 15 years ago, what's another than the freaking Last Airbenders?
Oh my god.
That film was terrible.
Not showing a
Let me
picture
guess,
of it.
you're
I don't
talking about
fancy it.
Megamind 2?
No, the last
man.
No.
Oh, I hate
Yeah, the
Last
Last
Airbender.
Airbender. Yeah, honestly, I'm not
Fuck
talking about
this
Megamind 2
movie.
anymore. That film is on my blacklist now. The
Yeah,
same with Cuties.
Seriously,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Let's
Fuck
get back to
this
Last
movie.
Airbender. No wonder this film got one of the worst audience reaction ever, honestly. There was no other people play this film. Honestly. I even know it's their opinion, but hey, all the people in the universe did not like this movie. And honestly, every single time I try to find a good review, it's kind of remind me I'm finding a bunch of blank papers. That's how bad it is. The story is absolutely god awful and atrocious. Like, how on earth that we go to a animated series in 2005 and now M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong watched The Last Airbender and he was like, you know what? Let's make the fan angry. Let's make the movie my own way. No, M. Night, that's not how you make a movie, darn it. And the characters I absolutely did not like, especially for that name character. I was laughing my butt off in my review. What's another than honestly, guys, his name is not Aang. You want to know what his name is now?
Yeah, I think I know.
Pain.
His M. Night Shyamalan. His name is Aang. Do you not know how to say his name? Oh, hang on. Let me highlight Peach Fan's comment.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Did I
Yep.
know that?
Yep. Right. According to Peach Fan, M. Night Shyamalan, the director of this film, actually regretted this movie. He regretted doing this in the first place.
Oh, so that's why he made.
Yeah,
this film,
it's also like how
bad.
George Clooney. It's also like how George Clooney regretted being in Batman and Robin.
Oh god, don't even get started. Batman and Robin. He's not shoot.
Back to Last Airbender.
Yeah, let's get back to that Last Airbender. Yeah, actually, I did not like every single character. Like, again, his name is Aang, not M. Night. What are you thinking? And of course, you got Soken. Dude, that is not Soken. Soken, he's not always serious. Have you not even watched the series? Soken supposed to be a funny character, not serious all about, hey, we're going to go to the mountain. Oh my god, what kind of performance is that? And of course, you got guitar. Oh my god, that is not guitar. And honestly, hashtag not my guitar. Like, that. Dude, that is not guitar. You know what? Screw it. Anyway, in the villain, I absolutely did not like the villain. And honestly, there was a one part that anime was talking about, and I cannot stop laughing. Which is another than the people in the movie looking at the moon, and you see the music's playing, and you see all the god fighting. I was like, dude, what the frick is this scene? What's the point of having that scene, man? Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and not to mention, the visual effects in this movie look like something PlayStation 2 game.
Oh my god, not the visual in the movie. Especially
The
there was a
fucking
climax
effect.
in the movie when
Sorry
you know
about
what? I'm not gonna call him Aim
face
because that's stupid and that sounds freaking stupid. So I'm just gonna call him Aang. So there was a scene in the ending of the climax, which is then an Aang blowing up the giant wave and defeat the villain, and boom, that's your climax. What kind of climax is that?
That, in the words of comic book guy from The Simpsons, climax ever.
Best climax ever. Oh my goodness.
Seen better climaxes than this.
Guys, if you want to watch a way better movie in 2010, just go watch The Social Network. Even I haven't seen the movie, but honestly, I might check it out here pretty
Go
soon.
watch-
Go watch Toy Story 3.
Yeah,
Go
go
watch
watch Toy Story
Megalon.
3
Go watch
and go
How to
watch
Train
one of
Your
my favorite
Dragon.
movie of 2010. Go watch Tangle. Go
Go
see
watch
what
Megalon.
Go
Pango is
watch
way better
Mind.
than The Last Airbender. Yeah, The Last Airbender. Yeah, anyway. So The Last Airbender is a seal of naked garbage. Screw this movie.
Yeah, fuck this movie.
Screw this movie.
Yep, that's fine. Fuck this.
All right, now let's go back to the movie review, Shaq.
Alrighty then. So, for my movie review, last time we talked about the drama. Now let's talk about a Kim Possible version of Back in the Future.
All right.
That's not Nick Studios.
It's called Stitch in Time, the movie that came out 2003.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch, A Stitch in Time.
No, not that. I'm talking about this
Shit,
movie
I'm
right
sorry,
here.
I didn't know. Oh,
okay.
right.
Punch
Oh,
you.
right.
But I have to go now, so goodbye.
Goodbye.
My
All right,
soul
see you,
of
Paul.
a good slide.
You failed.
Yeah. I gotta say, but this movie is like Kim Possible version of Back in the Future, and this has to be, one of the best time travel movie I ever seen. The story is really unique, and this is even better, just like the Back in the Future movie itself. And honestly, I'm not saying. Anyway, and the characters are very lovable, especially for the main character, Kim and Juan. Once again, they're great characters, and especially Shigo, or fantastic villain, honestly. So we got Dr. Dragon as a main villain in Soul the Drama. But before Soul the Drama, this is the very first movie to have Kim Possible in it. Because the very first Kim Possible movie, so this film honestly, I already know this film is a TV movie, but this film feel like a cinematic movie that you can see in theaters. That would be cool. And the animation for 2003 style, honestly,
The
the
quiet
animation
guys.
still holds up. It still holds up, honestly. And the climax was really cool, especially for that one scene when Juan was destroying the monkey thing, that time travel, stuff like that. Anyway, and they destroying Shigo Leo. Honestly, I already know I supposed to save it for Saturday, but honestly, that would be me doing it to Eric's bedroom. I gotta say, a payback.
Look what coming for dinner, guys.
And honestly, and the ending was really incredible, and I am so glad that Kim and Juan completely forgot what had happened, honestly. Because honestly, I was actually crying when the scene when Kim and Juan got broke up, honestly. But that was Shigo's idea. Oh man, why would you do that? Anyway, so Kim Possible, A Stitch in Time is a fantastic time travel movie, and if you haven't seen the movie, I recommend you watched it. It's on DVD and it's on Disney Plus for simple episodes, which I wish this movie is at the fact that I wish this movie was complete with complete the movie instead of the actual episode. Like, what the frick? Anyway, so even I think Return of the King is my favorite movie of 2003. And even Finding Nemo is my favorite anime movie of 2003. But this film is in a close second, the same as Return of the King and etc. And 2003 has been a great year for movies. And don't hurt me, guys, I can't have movies. So if you don't like it, I can hear your opinion. So Kim Possible, A Stitch in Time will get a 10 out of 10 epic brilliant masterpiece. And this is the very first Kim Possible movie get a seal of naked awesomeness.
Cool. Hang on, let me highlight Arky's comment.
By the way, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
You haven't seen it in years. Wow.
I'm having pizza for dinner.
Well, actually, it's in this DVD case in there too. It's only for $14.
Same here, Peach. Same here, Peach fan. I have, believe it or not, folks, I have never seen a Possible movie, so call me crazy.
Yep.
Oh, look what I'm having for dinner, guys.
It's okay. Honestly, if you have this
you
film
what
on
I'm having for
DVD in your area, how about you go buy it? It's on Amazon UK and you can buy it.
Look what I'm having for dinner, guys.
Oh, you're having
Cool.
pizza.
Cool. All right, Nick.
Alright, in my next review, honestly, I
Alright.
know I did talk about it in my review on the John Wick fan live stream, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. What's that then? Sonic the Hedgehog
yes,
3.
Oh, awesome! I have
Yep.
that. I got that on 4K like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, same here, but mine is honestly mine don't have a rating in the bottom because
Yeah, because it's a US phone.
it's a US version because I live in the US. Anyway, honestly, I gotta say this, but do you remember that the Mario movie used to be one of my favorite movies based on the video games?
Yeah.
So when I watched this movie, I was like, you know what? This film is even better than the Mario movie. Yeah, I gotta say, but this has to be one of the best movies based on the video game. And this film, this film deserves better than that. Like, how on earth that people prefer Mufasa instead of Sonic 3? Like, seriously, people, there's something wrong with your movie taste. Anyway.
Yeah, I haven't seen Mufasa yet, and I have no plans.
Yeah, honestly, I might watch it after I get done with the Power month and Universal month because because honestly this week I've been busy. So Sonic the Hedgehog 3 it has been one of the best Sonic movie ever, and there's nothing to say about it because all the stuff I said in the John Wick fan live stream is still there. Like the story all very unique, the character is very lovable, and Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite character of the movie. The villain, which is Dr. Robotnik's father or Professor, whatever we call him, he's a fantastic threatening twist villain. And especially one of my favorite part of the movie, which is other than the climax, which my goodness, this has to be one of the best written climax I ever seen for a very long time. So Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will get a 10 out of 10, epic brilliant masterpiece, and this film deserves yet again, just by such in time, seal of naked awesomeness.
Alright,
So
let me
my
highlight
last-
some comments.
Alright, let's highlight some comment and then I'll get started for my last review.
Yep, it is peak. Definitely.
It is peak. It is peak.
And
Not
same
in
here,
a rush
Peach
to
fan.
see.
I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to watch Mufasa either.
Yeah,
Me neither.
I would have watched. Yeah,
It's just that. It's
honestly,
okay.
I would have watched every single marathon of Mission Impossible instead of wasting my time, wasting my effort to watch Mufasa Lion King.
Oh yeah, and also Keanu Reeves absolutely show a shadow in this movie.
I know, right? The same way as John Wick in the John Wick movies. So the last
And
movie
Keanu-
review. So
Oh,
the
and not
last
to
movie-
mention Keanu Reeves also played Neo in the Matrix movies.
Awesome. I love the Matrix. Well, the newer one is okay and passable, but not as good as the first movie.
Alright, see ya, Peach fan.
Alright, see ya. Anyway, so the very last review I'm about to do before we sign off, just
Yep.
what we did to Frozen 2. So I'm gonna review on the first movie, which is right here.
Oh yeah, I watched that film back in 2014, 2015.
And I gotta say,
Yeah, this movie needs a long time rewatch for me.
Yeah, because I've been rewatching this film like this year, honestly. Like on January, I rewatched the movie. February, I rewatched the movie. I rewatched this movie like twice, the same way as Madagascar 2. So this is the very first Disney film to have a white cage. But for Frozen 2, they have black cage. Like, seriously? Guys, I'm not trying to be racist. But the white cage is a lot better than the black cage. Boring. Alright, let's get back to the movie. So, I'm really thinking that the Frozen Frozen is got to be one of my favorite movies that came out in 2013. And this film is a lot better than A Good Day to Die Hard. Man, screw that movie. Anyway, and the story are very incredible because I do like the sister bonding of Anna and Elsa, the way better than Poppy and Viva, get mad at Alex. But the only flaws I have for this movie, which other than the pacing can be rough sometimes, and don't make me get started of the villain. Anyway, so yeah, I did not like the villain in the movie. Hans is a very crappy villain, and yeah. Thank God I redeemed his character in my imagination movie called The Biggest Rated R Cut. Thank God. Anyway, so let's get back to the movie. So the story are very incredible. The characters are very lovable. Elsa, she's very cute in the same way as Anna. Kristoff is a very likable characters. I am so glad they deleted that one scene in the film when Kristoff was being loved to Anna, which I am so glad they cut that because I honestly don't want to see that cut. That's stupid. Anyway, and Olaf, I gotta say, but he is not Tiny Diamond Harry because do you not know this film came out before Troll? That's an idiot. Anyway, yeah, Olaf is a great character. He's not a Jar Jar Bank of Disney. He's a very likable character. In the reindeer, very incredible. In the animation, sorry.
Another thing. Did you know that Josh Gad played a movie?
Oh, actually, I already know that because I did follow him on Instagram time to time.
Oh
so
yeah,
I had
and
him.
not to mention, apart from Olaf, Josh Gad also voiced Chuck in the Ang movies.
Yeah, and actually, and his performance was very weak in that movie. Well, at least it's way better than his character from Artemis Fowl.
I mean, hey, I actually found Josh Gad. I actually found Josh Gad's role as Chuck hilarious.
Oh, that's nice. Anyway, in the animation for the 2013 style, honestly, the animation still holds up, honestly. The movie that came out in 2013, it still holds up, honestly. Yep, even better than the first Despicable Me movie. Anyway, and the climax was very dark. Even this film was lighthearted, but the climax, when you go to the third act was very dark. Like, I am watching a Disney version of The Lord of the Rings. That's how good this film is. Honestly, guys, I hate to say it, but the Frozen hater are completely toxic. Like, I try to give them the chance, but doing too, they keep talking trash on this movie. Yeah, I'm very sorry, guy, but I'm literally thinking you got poisoned by Alec, which, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Frozen has got to be one of my favorite movie of 2013, and this has to be one of my top 11 best movie of all time. So I'm gonna give Frozen 2013 a 10 out of 10. Even I don't like the pacing in the movie, even I don't like the villain in the movie, which is Duke and Hans. No, not Duke from The Secret Life of Pet. Like, who do you think you're following? No, I'm talking about Duke in this film. Played by the same actor that he's the voice of King Candy. So yeah. Yeah, just because they have the same character, that doesn't mean they both have nothing in common. That's stupid. Anyway, so this film get a 10 out of 10, epic brilliant masterpiece, and this film get a seal of Nick Hicks awesomeness, and this is Nick Hicks review signing off.
All right.
Nick Hicks Studios.
What is it, Andrew?
I'm very glad I talked with you during BurnardFan's live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm very glad I was silent when you do reviews.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I do my review a lot better than Alex, to be honest.
Yeah, Jules doesn't want reviews to be like better.
Let's save that.
That's Jules Benjamin's content in a nutshell.
Saturday, because I already know that BurnardFan got something to do. So I think the stream is over. Am I right?
Yep. Time to wrap up the stream. It's time to close the stream, folks.
All right. See you later, folks.
I have a great time with you guys. Have a very good time.
Review on the very first mention of Pause movie, the one who started it all, leading up to the final reckoning. Woo.
Yep. And we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back Thursday on May 15th.
Yep, and I'll see you
I'll
on
be
Saturday
there.
at the
By the way,
live stream.
to see you guys are doing. By the way, I have a fantastic time with you guys on your live stream, BurnardFan.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
That was really fun because I thought I was getting worried at the fact that you guys was into it for 1 hour mark.
Well, we're not. Well, we are getting closer to our mark, so I think now it's time to close off the stream.
Yeah, let's go ahead and close the stream because I got something to do.
Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna prepare myself for my audience media during the weekend.
Please, I have recommend you go hit the subscribe button, turn notification, share it with your whole family, and go watch that instead of Alec video. And I hate to say it, but even I'm not using that term once again, but this is the last time I'm saying that freaking thing. So Alec video is cheap and lazy, but my video is a lot better than his freaking video. Ugh,
I don't blame you.
Anyway, goodbye, Andrew, and goodbye, BurnardFan, and I'll see you guys tonight at my relaxing live stream.
And no, I'm not going to be there because I'll be asleep for school.
Oh, okay.
But I will be there on the next live stream on when I'm at Sevilla.
Or I can start at 6, so...
At the apartment. I'll be at the apartment at the living room or my bedroom.
Oh, okay. Anyway, have a good day, everyone. And once again, everything is possible. Goodbye.
That's all, folks.
That's it,
Yep.
folks.
Have a good day, Nick Hicks. We sure have a lot of fun.
Yep. Now it's time to close off the stream. All right, folks. It's time to close off the
That's
stream.
all, folks.
Yep. I hope you all had a fun time with me tonight on this episode. And I'll see you guys next time. So until then, peace out and roll the outro.
Yes! Thank you! Good night!